Cebulski, welcome to the city that gave us the chicken wing, Buffalo, New York. Howardchuk's one of those guys who's an attraction, selling tickets for this one, Ray.
Dangerous offensive player. He can skate and shoot the puck. Any team would be lucky to have him.
Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Sabres start with possession as we are now underway. Quick pass to Howardchuk. Jabs the puck away. And now he tries to get it across to Carlson. Nice zone entry from the left. Picked up along the wall by Stone. Vegas on the attack. Gets a stick on it. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Passes ahead from the right side. He scores! Well, they say good things come to those who wait.
Well, he's been waiting, that's for sure. He got through his rookie year with nothing, but now he's got one on the board. This shot beats him clean here, but he doesn't see it. I think he's got to work a little harder. There's only one person in front of the net. He shouldn't be screened so completely.
The Sabres take a 1-0 lead, and it didn't take long, Ray.
They said that they wanted pucks at the net. They wanted to back up that road team. Man, did they ever do that? What a great start.
That's a big-time hit along the wall.
It is, James. I love the way he used the angle. He took away all the ice.
Picks up the puck in his own end. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Krug's lugging the puck. And he slides it quickly to Briere. Strong use of the body. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Martinez. Buffalo's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Vegas looks to move the puck from their own end. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Drills them from the neutral zone now. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. And now he angles it across to Smith. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, that's a good hit. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Takes the pass. Makes the save. Scrum along the boards. Taken along the wall by Pekka. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on.
The rookie's still looking for his first goal. He's got the puck in the zone. You can shoot it in. Heck, mine went in off my knee. I don't really care how it goes in. One goal is one goal.
Sends it quickly to Reeves. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Puts it in deep. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Drives to the sweet spot. His reflexes on display tonight.
In tight, he had to make an excellent save.
James Cebulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. The Sabres have taken a 1-0 lead. Buffalo's got possession here in their own end. The Sabres take it along the wing. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Grabbed along the boards by Carlson. Chance in front. Scores! We're all tied up!
And now their bench has a little more belief as they've evened up the score. The good thing he one-times his puck. The goalie almost gets there, but the pass is on his tape in the low slot, and he beats him clean.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway.
Scored by number 71, William Carlson.
Finds some space in the corner. Here he is in front. Big save.
Mark Stone. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 37 seconds.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. From the point, they take control of it. Vegas gains control of the puck. Here they come. They've got the defense outnumbered. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. He's got a step, and it's poked away.
Really aggressive play when the goalie goes to the poke check.
Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Here's a short pass to Pietrangelo. Sends the pass over. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Buffalo's in transition. And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for a penalty. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Now you react, you go to get the puck, and you stick your stick into the guy's feet. Down you go.
2 minutes off to the box. And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
I scored about 25% of my goals on the power play. I made a living on it. One of the things, if you're on it, you better produce or they're going to make changes.
The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. And he slides it quickly to Briere. The Sabres take it along the wall.
Whoa.
He scores! And I believe that's his first career goal.
You bet it is. And while he's not a player expected to score, it's still a pretty darn nice accomplishment for him to get. This is a really good place to get lost on the ice. The defensemen are down low defending. The forwards are worried about the point. If you can find this high slot play, you often are going to get a one-timer.
The Sabres in your favorite position, Ray, up ahead.
That's the best place to play the game. You can control the pace and be confident with your plays.
The Golden Knights win possession here in the open ice. Nice dish from the left wing. Moves it quickly over to Nosek. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Howardchuk's got it along the wing. Vegas has possession of it now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. From the right side, takes the pass. Moves it to Andreychuk. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Vegas has it against the half wall. Quick feed to Nosek. Wrister, he gets a piece of it with a stick.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
Buffalo's moving it along the wing. Hangs onto the puck. Settles things down and he scores! Oh, what a finish! And sends the water bottle flying.
A goal is a goal, but when the bottle pops, you go back to the bench feeling pretty good about yourself.
He's popping bottles tonight.
2 goals in 50 seconds. So quickly on the board.
Conversely, deflating for the other team.
Man, that is a kick in the shins right there. They just couldn't stop the bleeding.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Sabres have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it.
Scored by number 48, Daniel Briere.
The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Sends it over to Reeves.
4 minutes.
The Golden Knights play it along the boards. Here he is in close. Glove save, and he made it look simple.
He's on it. Good chance, but he's able to glove that shot.
The Golden Knights are down despite the opportunities they've had offensively. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that goes off a player. Up along the wing. Smart defensive play there. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here he is in front. Oh, what a stop by Leonard. Let's get the official decision. Tripping is the call. Did he sell it, or is that the right one in your mind?
I think it's the right one. He looks like he's picking up speed, and the stick gets into his feet.
Buffalo's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, you can tell these guys must be bubbling with confidence here, James, because they've already scored on the power play tonight, and so they get another chance. They must feel good they have the formula tonight.
Still lots of time left in the period. Buffalo's got a 3-1 lead. as they have dominated for the most part in this. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside. He scores! It's in, and I believe that's his first.
Congratulations, his first goal. I don't think anybody expects much offense from him, but it's still got to feel good. He really dug in on that draw. Clean win, and that puck's in the net on the power play.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. There's the whistle, and a penalty is coming up on this one. Well, the official's going to give him 2 minutes to think about that one.
Yeah, you can argue for a few seconds, James, I guess, but you already know at this point you're going to sit down.
The Golden Knights get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
And so they'll get their first power play of the evening. At the very least, you want to make sure you get pucks to the net, win some puck battles so you retrieve the puck. You just do not want on your first power play to have a poor one, because that can leak into subsequent power plays as the game goes on. Stone's on the ice here at the offensive zone faceoff, and he should be. He's their captain, but he's also their best player. If they're coming back in this game, James, he's going to be a part of it.
He was locked in there. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Gets it out of his own end. Vegas takes possession along the wall. The Golden Knights move to the offensive zone. Takes it right in the chest. And the referee has blown his whistle, bringing a stop to the play.
He had to be on top of his game to make that stop. That's a great scoring chance, and he turns it aside.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Buffalo's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead it 4-1. And he takes a shot, comes up with the stop. Another stop by the goaltender.
Spear's hands are quick. He uses a stick to make this save on the scoring chance.
Vegas has had more shots, and yet they still find themselves behind in the first. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Denies him again.
Really good stop. After he made the first one, he's got to find the puck, and he's in position again.
The Golden Knights have it behind the cage. Sends it over to Stone. Takes it from the right side. Vegas plays the puck along the boards. And that one's blocked. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Off the glass and out of the zone. Consider that a win for the penalty killers for now.
You bet it is. Now they can get a change, get some fresh people on the ice.
To his teammate. Lets it go from the slot. And he's going after him here.
Stone's turning this challenge down. That's not part of his game. Hobbling his way over to the bench after being banged up on this last shift. He's going to need some help from the training staff.
Takes a shot. Traps that puck tight into his chest.
That one stung, and he's slow to get himself back together here, James. I want to look at that again. Carlson's taken quite a jolt here. He's gone down towards the locker room, left the bench, accompanied by the training staff.
Don't like seeing that at all. We will try to keep you up to date as soon as possible if we can get any sort of update on his status. Strong defensive effort. Maintains possession. And now he passes up to Newman. And they fail to go tape to tape. Slides it across. Denies him in front.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot is turned aside.
Here he is, wristed on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
Pacioretty's able to deliver the puck to the net here. He's been out with an injury, and so I wondered if he was going to be able to be sharp in his first game back.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. A lot of offense in this one, mostly from one side. We've got 4-1 to score. Puck scooped up by Pacioretty. Too much congestion blocks the shot. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Buffalo's back to even strength as they've killed off the penalty.
A lot of head shaking on the bench when you go back after a power play like that.
Off the post! Fear's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did. Well, what a quick reflex stop that is. Great scoring chance.
Vegas holds the shot advantage here in the first period, yet they still trail in this game. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Puck picked up by Howardchuk. The Sabres play it along the boards. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. And he denied that opportunity.
Leonard's been doing this all year. The team wins because he stops the puck at a high level.
Forces the turnover. Quick pass to Andreychuk. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. There's the physical side. Here's a chance. Sends it across. Gives them nothing in front.
And he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Look out! And another stop.
Really sharp. Never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
Slides it quickly to Theodore. Sends a pass over. Shot. Big chest save as he gobbled that one up with the trapper.
Leonard's probably had a few saves tonight. He's felt better about than that one, but he got just enough of it to keep it out of the net.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Answered the call on that play. Great defensive effort with the strip. The Sabres take it across the blue line. Nice pass. Just can't complete that pass.
No, he's got the right play in mind. He just doesn't execute the final pass.
He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Tries to get it to Stone. Moves the puck along the half wall. And it's a quick pass to Martinez. And he says no! Here he is on the backhand. Oh, and another big stop.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves. This is so frustrating. You make a good shot, you beat the goaltender, and you don't get rewarded. It hits too much of the post and stays out.
Vegas has had some good looks, but they still find themselves trailing in the first. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Puck battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Stevenson. Made the stop on that play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Buffalo's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. And that's broken up. Takes control of the puck. Boom! What a hit! Made that stop. From the right side, they gain the zone. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Slides the puck over. Centering pass. Here he is, shot right in front. Came up with the save on that play. Great reflexes, another save.
Nice work in there. After the first stop, he's got to find the puck to save the second. Fear's able to make the save, as we see here. This is a good scoring chance, but he's in good position.
The setters will glide into the dot. Plants won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Right to the middle. Here he is from the slot. Denies him in close. Vegas has it near the wall. Here's a short pass to Yurko. Moves the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Housley. Slides it across to Plant. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Handles the puck at the point. He got all of that one.
Yeah, and it was that guy who's picking himself and his stick up off the ice.
The Golden Knights are in transition. Puck dumped in. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Feeds the puck across to Newman. Gaining momentum along the wing. Gains the zone through center. And he regains control of the puck. That goes off the twig. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Passes over to McNabb. The Golden Knights played along the wing. Pokes it away in his own end. Levels him against the wall. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Dismiss that chance.
Is your one-stop shop for
Let's get another look at that hit.
styles of jerseys, shirts, and more.
This is a glass rattler right here. He thinks he's got room, but he doesn't now. He's up against the wall.
The Golden Knights are still trailing here in this first period despite the opportunities they've had. The Sabres take possession off the faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Howardchuk. He clearly doesn't like that. Lot of jawing back and forth here.
Is there ever? I mean, the guys look like they're pretty agitated. Roy's ready to go. Apparently, the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him. Attaboy, good choice. You look at your weight class and think it's a bad idea.
Ray, maybe you can get a better look down at ringside, but it looks like it'll be equal balance going to the sin bin here.
Oftentimes when there's a mess like this, the officials will hand one penalty out to each side, try and settle everything down.
And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
Puck control is critical on a 4-on-4 as the game is right now. Face-off holds greater importance to me when you're down a man on each side.
Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Receives the pass. Oh, what a blocker stop by Leonard.
Oh, good body contact. Let's look at it again. I don't know if he thought he had more room than that, but he doesn't. That's a big hit right there on the body.
Well past the midway mark of this period, and it's been a pretty one-sided affair to this point. It's 4-1. The Sabres win the draw. Here's a blast! What a stop! Moving into the attacking zone. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The centerman glide into position. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. The Sabres have it now. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And that one's turned away. The Golden Knights still have time to get back into it here in this first period. They've had the opportunities, just can't score. And sneaks in and grabs possession. Vegas gains a hold of possession. Angles it over to Stone. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Takes it to the net. Turns it away. Vegas gains a hold of it. Here's an odd man rush. Sends it over. Shuts him down. Fuhrer's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed a cover there. I wanted another look at this one. I'm sure you guys were all impressed as I was. What a save by the goalie.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. Lowers the boom with that hit. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Takes the feed. Snaps one here in the slot. Oh, and a good opportunity right there.
You don't get many chances. You want to finish them off, so he'll be a little frustrated as he heads back up ice.
Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Dishes it to Krupp. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. Krupp's exploring options with the puck. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Now a quick pass to Marchessault. Takes the feed. Puts it on net. Stones up with the blocker. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. The Sabres look to start the transition game. Over the line they come. Here's a shot. Oh, just wide of the net.
It doesn't matter how close it is. If it's not on the net, it can't go in.
Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Oh, and it goes off the stick.
He's sharp on this one. Out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
And as he stumbles, he coughs up the puck. Takes it at center. Nice poke check. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. He got thunderstruck. Loose puck battle along the boards. Vegas has possession of it now. Pokes the puck away. Laying the body. The Golden Knights have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Keeps hold of the puck. Centering pass. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a reaction.
I like the goalie's positioning here.
He scores!
Oh, with the goaltending on the other side, you're never dead. They're now down by 2. When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
Vegas is back at center ice. They seem to be shaking off that slow start.
Well, yeah, they got a lot of cobwebs to bang out right now because they were terrible early. But that goal gives them some chance here.
With possession along the wall. Denies them in front. The Golden Knights move it in. Here they are on the attack. To his teammate. Stones him in front. Dishes it to Nosek. Vegas has the puck. Takes the pass. And now it's to Stone. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Handles the puck. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it over to Nosek. Moves inside. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Time for the official to pass down his sentence. Pretty cut and dry trip on that play.
Coaches will tell you, be careful with your stick, but you're trying to get the puck. I don't think a lot of times they do it intentionally.
The Sabres once again send out their power play unit.
They've already scored on the power play tonight. They'll get another chance here. James, I don't think they have to change anything with the way they go about it.
And he slides it quickly to Andrechuk. Turn that one aside. Manages to hang on. And he slides it quickly to Martinez. Almost lost the puck, but scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
They barely fished the puck out after the last one. 2 goals in 70 seconds.
Buckle up, everybody. We're not done yet.
He's tight to the net. He doesn't have much time. And that snapshot beats the goaltender from the low slot.
Here in the later stages of this period, Vegas still needs one more goal in order to even things up. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Battle along the boards. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Shot right in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
That's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
Big save by the goaltender once again.
Quick reflex.
Scores! And the power play strikes again.
James, they've been working on this in practice for the last little while. It's come through big for them tonight. Oh, that penalty really cost them. They're shorthanded. They could never clear the zone under all kinds of pressure. And finally, the penalty killers crack. They give up the power play goal.
The Golden Knights have had their opportunities, but they just can't capitalize here in the late stages of the opening period. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Smith swooping in on the attack. Puts it up front. Wrist shot from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Yeah, it's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
There are times you try to do too much. He's got good hands, but maybe a more simple play's the right one there.
Great stick work as he pokes it away. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Stays with it. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. Buffalo's got it against the boards. Handles it along the blue line. Misses a golden opportunity there. Sends the pass over. Buffalo's got possession at center. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play. Getting into the later stages of this period, while fans being treated to some offensive fireworks, it's a 5-3 game. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Feeds it to LaFontaine. They've got numbers, and he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Leonard. And it's a quick pass to Yurko, and tries to make a diagonal pass to Tuck. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Briere. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And he handles a cross-ice pass from the right side and up the middle. Puck grabbed by Campbell. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Here's the chance to set up now. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Finds some space in the corner. Picked up along the boards by Campbell. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Excellent stick work on the play. The Golden Knights take it across the line. Here's a shot, and that banks off a stick. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Housley's got control of it now behind the cage. Through center. Pyatt's got the puck. Right in the slot. Oh, a clutch save! In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Leonard's always a battler, and here he makes a great save on this chance.
The Golden Knights must be feeling a little snake-bitten, trailing in the late stages of the first. The Sabres take possession off the faceoff.
Whoa!
Scores! That's back-to-back, Ray.
Well, the game has changed. Those 2 goals here really have changed the outlook. You hope this play will work like this. You get a face-off win. It's a quick shot, and it beats the goaltender.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Puck is dropped and play resumes.
Scored by number 6.
And now he moves it to Marchessault. The Golden Knights carry it along the wall. Snaps one on net, buries it for the goal.
I always wanted to have a fast start. It's funny, you go no goals in 3 games in the middle of the year, nobody cares. At the start, it really matters. Man, it looks like a bus depot in front of the net. You know it's a tough one when you can't see the goalie. That means he can't see the puck.
The Golden Knights win the faceoff. Martinez setting up against the wall.
Assisted by number
Lets it go, and he comes up with it.
Marchessault, and by number 92, time of the goal, 18 minutes, 1 second.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Numanen's carrying it ahead. Fires it into the offensive zone. Vegas takes possession along the wall. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. Moves it to Reeves. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, and a heads-up play to poke it away. That opportunity's rejected.
Sharp reaction save.
The Golden Knights continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. wins his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Quick feed to Reeves. Comes up with a big pad save to deny. Puts one on net with the stop.
Gears made an excellent stop here. He follows the puck and shuts down the scoring chance.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Vegas takes possession off the draw. Quick pass to Nosek. Taken by Pietrangelo. Vegas plays it along the wing. Couldn't complete the play. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Scores!
Oh, this is bad luck, James. He stops the puck, but he can't find it. As he's looking for it, he ends up pushing it in the net. Well, you want to be on the highlights, do you? You're going to be now. He puts it into his own goal.
The Sabres win possession here in the open ice.
Scored by number 48.
Buffalo's looking to break out. Rocks him on the play. Dished on over to Theodore.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes.
Nice pass. Nothing doing.
You kick yourself in the tail after you miss a chance like this. Has to be on the net.
The Sabres take the puck through the neutral zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Golden Knights are on the attack. Uses the force on that hit. Scoops up the puck here. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Pyatt. Stopped by the goaltender. The Sabres will take it behind the net. Move to the middle. Here's the shot. And that one's stopped. Vegas has it near the wall. And now he moves it quickly to Tuck. There's the horn. You could have replaced it with a white flag based on the score of this one after the first 20.
Hey, hockey fans, follow the team all season long on the radio for every minute of play-by-play action, both home and away. Or listen to the online simulcast at home or on your smartphone.
As both teams get a breather, so will we. We'll take a quick pause for the cause. Along with Ray Ferraro between the benches, I'm James Cebulski. Period number 2 is about to get underway. A one-sided affair after the first 20 minutes. Here we go for period number 2. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. And now it's over to Marchessault. To the front! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Smothered that in close chance.
Housley's got it into offensive territory. He grabs the puck here at the point. Lets it rip. Big save.
Leonard's no different than anybody else tonight. I mean, that's a good stop that he makes, but he hasn't been very good, and the team has played rather poorly.
The Golden Knights have had multiple scoring opportunities, but they still trail in the second. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Breakaway! Scores!
Once he gets clear of everybody chasing him, now he's got his head up, and he finishes his breakaway beautifully. Wow, he delivered that quick, James. He had the puck on his stick. He saw the opening, and before the goalie can react, it's in the net.
Vegas is still trailing by 2, but they've got a little bit of momentum now.
Now they got to build on it. You get the 1 goal, James, great. But now you've got a long way to go. Keep piling the bricks on the wall. Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few. Scores! His second of the night.
Oh, things go well for you if you score it multiple times in a game. This has been a terrific night for him. Well, the only way he's stopping this one is if it hits him. As soon as the shooter went to shoot it, the goaltender dropped into the butterfly. He's looking around that traffic, hoping he can find it.
The Sabres offense on full display tonight. What impressed you the most?
Well, the varied way that they score. I mean, they have just dominated this game. I love the way that they've attacked the net.
Not able to connect. On the attack along the boards. From the slot, wrist shot. He scores!
Again, these guys' arms are going to get tired. 2 goals in 10 seconds.
Wow, insane how quick that was. Bang, bang.
Yeah, the defending team just couldn't put a stake in the ground. They couldn't stop them. This is a terrific shot. He beats the goaltender, but the goalie gets a chunk of it. Not enough. He can't slow it up.
The Golden Knights are going to make a change in goal.
I would say there's some relief here. He's been ventilated tonight. Now he gets to go take a break.
The Sabres seem to be on the cusp of turning this one into a rout, Ray.
They're playing at a different level than their opponents. It doesn't look like there's anything that can slow them down.
And now it's grabbed by Martinez. Pass across to Reeves. Vegas plays it against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Briere. Across the line. Looks to set up at the point now. Gets in front of it. Roy's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Stevenson. Moves right to the middle. From the slot, wrist shot. That's wide of the net.
No, he's got to get that on target. That's a scoring chance, and he doesn't even make the goaltender make a save.
The Golden Knights pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Lets it go and makes the save.
Veer's always so secure in his save selection. Nice stop, but the rebound in the corner is the best part.
Smith's going to play it against the half wall. Hangs onto the puck. Now a quick pass to Theodore. Takes it across the blue line. Blocked in front. Oh, he'll feel that one. Picked up along the wall by Krupp. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Moved into the middle.
Housley's focus is always to provide offense. He's had a really good night offensively so far.
Quick feed to LaFontaine. Strong defensive effort. Housley stick handling in his own zone. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Stop that one.
These are positional saves. This is a good scoring chance, and he makes the stop with his stick.
The Golden Knights have had more scoring opportunities to this point, but they continue to trail early in this second period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Drives to the paint, and that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. The setters will glide into the dot. Vegas takes possession off the draw. Denies him in front. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Slides it diagonally to Glass. And now he tries to get it across to Marchessault. Can't catch up to the pass. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Slides it over to Marchessault. And loses possession after a solid hit. Centering pass. Glove save, and he handles it with ease.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
The Golden Knights will go to work here in the offensive zone. Made the stop on the play. Gains the zone. Couldn't connect, although not exactly an ideal pass to begin with. Quick pass to Marchessault. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Through pass ahead.
LaFontaine's been all over the place. It's like there's two of them on the ice.
It's in! He scores! That's his first!
You didn't expect much offense from him, but man, this has taken a long time. Must feel great to get on the board. I think this goalie's going to look up at the clock and see just exactly how much time is melted away. It's going from bad to worse for these guys.
The Sabres have now extended the lead yet again, and they show no signs of letting up here.
No, now they're having some fun here. This is like a scoring practice for them.
Pokes the puck away. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Slides the puck ahead to Reeves. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And finally, they respond with a goal.
They just haven't been able to get anything going, and the more they try to score, the more they give up more defensively. They've given up a boatload of goals. Oftentimes, the goalie will drop in the butterfly, take the chance that he's got everything covered. Not so here. This is up over the glove. It's a beautiful shot.
The Golden Knights needed that one as they get back to center ice.
They need a lot more than that. It's really been a poor performance by them so far.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Dumps it in. Grabs it in his own end. Here's a short pass to Andrechuk. Buffalo's got it across the line. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
There are times you try to do too much. He's got good hands, but maybe a more simple play's the right one there.
And now he angles it across to Reeves. Sends a pass over. Slides the puck across to Howardchuk. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Grabs it in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Howardchuk. Slides it across to Andrechuk. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a shot, misses the net.
Not going to be happy with this. He's got the opportunity to score. Doesn't register a shot on goal.
Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Taken along the wall by Theodore. Things getting physical now.
Wow, did he lay the wood to him? That's a solid hit.
And he slides it quickly to Pacioretty. Moves the puck across to Nosek. Moves it on over to Pekka. Handles the pass at center. Hyatt's got it against the boards. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Receives the pass. Big play inside the defensive zone. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Centering pass. They score! What a shot!
That's a great sound when it pings off the post, and then you don't hear anything except you see the goal light. What a shot. Quickly, 2 goals in right around 90 seconds.
Conversely, deflating for the other team.
Man, that is a kick in the shins right there. They just couldn't stop the bleeding.
The Golden Knights still have a big mountain to climb here in the second.
Yeah, but they show a little life, I guess, James. I mean, things have gone so poorly for them, but that goal has to give them a little energy.
Puck scooped up by Pietrangelo. Dumps it into the O-zone. Buffalo's going to play the puck from behind the cage. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. With some open space at center. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's the pass. Oh, what a stop by Fleury.
This is a quality chance that the goaltender turns aside right from the slot.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tuck. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Good hit. Takes the puck at the point. Move to the middle. Here he is with the backhander. Denied that one.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Briere's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Oh, man, he's frustrated with himself. He's got to get that on the net.
Here's a chance. Jabs the puck away. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come. And the officials stop the play as the puck heads off the ice. The Golden Knights have had a lot of good looks offensively, but they still trail in the second. Vegas will go to work as they win the draw. Gets the puck in deep. The Sabres have it against the wall. Trying to get back on the attack now. The Sabres will play it in their own end. The centermen glide into position. The Golden Knights win it. Cuts to the front. The Sabres look to start the transition game. Georges plays the puck. Here's a chance right in the slot, and that one's broken up. Slides the puck over to Reeves. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. Slides the puck over. Moves it to Pyatt. It's a 2-on-1. Takes a shot, makes the save. Peck has won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Too much congestion in front. Goes right to the crease. Misses over the net.
Oh, you can almost hold your breath on this one. Really close, but up too high.
Right there, right there. Grabbed along the boards by McNabb. Puck picked up by Nosek. Takes the feed. Steps inside the line. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the feed. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Stopped by the goaltender. And now he moves it to Smith. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Quick feed to Howardchuk. Rocked him in the open ice. Pacioretty's got it along the wing. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Pokes it away in his own end. Takes that pass back at the point. Moves into the slot. Can't get it to go. He scores!
Well, they had to get themselves an opportunity somehow, but down 3 is not it. They're down by a couple now, and they can now press to see if they can make it a strike closer.
The comeback is on.
When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
Vegas has finally got a bounce here going their way in the second.
There's not been much that's gone well for them in the first part of this game, but hey, you're in the second period. You've still got a chance.
Puck grabbed by Pietrangelo. Fires it into the offensive zone. Buffalo's got it behind the net. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves the puck. Solid check to slow him down. Vegas has possession of it now. And he slides it quickly to Tuck. Into the attacking end. Quick pass to Pietrangelo. Scores! Wow, this is unbelievable.
4 straight goals. They've dominated this play. We'll get another look at this, James, and I thought it might have been deflected, but that's clean by the goalie. He just gets a little piece of it.
The Golden Knights, with lots of time left in this one, have now just made it a 1-goal game.
They've been clawing back into the game now, just trailed by 1. As you mentioned, James, time to get back into this.
Vegas wins it. Gains the zone through the middle. Maintains possession. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the pass. The Sabres played along the boards. Right in front, he scores!
Well, the old double dip makes this a fantastic night for you. You know it's your night, you're feeling it, and now he's got 2. Goalie just can't keep up with this. He's close to the net, but he's still able to have enough room to beat the goaltender.
The Sabres now have extended their lead to 2 in the second. They've been looking good here so far tonight.
I've liked the way they've played, and while the game's a one-goal game, you still have to be pretty careful. Now they've got 2. You can open it up a little bit, try and get a third one.
Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. The Sabres play it along the boards. Vegas takes possession along the wall. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Gives them nothing in front. The Golden Knights have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. Buffalo's won the face-off deep in their own end. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Here's a short pass to Stone. Picks off the feed. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Rocks him. Carries it in. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. Man, this has got to be an easy game to get up for as a player, Razor.
You come out and you hear the noise as you're walking up the tunnel, out to the ice, and you start to get a little bit of juice. It is awesome to play in front of this type of crowd.
They are calling this officially a sellout tonight. And they fail to go tape to tape. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Great pass from the left wing. Across the line from center. Moves the puck along the half wall. There's a shot and makes the save. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Vegas on the attack. Can't keep a hold of it. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Moves it quickly over to LaFontaine. Steps into the offensive end. Here comes the pushback.
Hyatt's not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it. This has been a pretty tough shift for him, banged up in the middle of it. Now he's got to hobble his way to the bench. Hopefully they'll get the door open and he can get in and get some help from the trainer.
Nice poke check. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Vegas has it near the wall. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. And it's a quick pass to Reeves. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sends it in deep. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Pekka. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Moves it to Reeves. Nothing doing on that. Long pass up ahead to center.
Really good long look pass to the forward.
Quick feed to Pekka with authority. Vegas takes it across the line. Slides it across. What a stop as he puts out the fire.
He took a pretty good jolt there, James, and I think we should take another look. He seems a little shaken up.
Vegas has had a lot of good looks offensively, but they continue to trail in the second. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Here's an odd man rush. Sends it across. Knocked away. Along the right side into the offensive zone.
Noshik's eyes are looking for 3. He's got 2 in his back pocket. Dangerous player now.
Move to the middle, and that shot gets caught in traffic. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Levels them with the hit. Handles the puck. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Here's a chance. Stick save by Fleury.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.